Hey turtle nerds, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, we're gonna do something kind of fun. Today currently is Friday, and so I come out with videos for patrons on Sunday. So I don't technically have to make a video today because I already made one yesterday for publicly coming out tomorrow. Basically, I'm gonna keep track of these little baby turtles over the next 2 days and compile what happens to them and how I take care of them over that course of time in this one video. So yeah, let's go ahead. And so yesterday they just started pipping, all of them like sliced open their little eggs. We had one that wasn't looking like it was gonna hatch. I don't know though. Then yesterday, thankfully, after all the other ones started coming out, it actually started sweating, which means there's condensation on the egg. As I mentioned, like that means that they're ready to hatch. So then of course this morning there was that little guy starting to pip while all the others were coming out and burying themselves in the substrate. He was just taking a little bit more time than the others. Halt! Before we get started with today's video though, if you guys don't know, I have a Patreon. If you want to help to support me and the channel, hit the link right up over here and check it out. Over there you get behind the scenes access to all kinds of cool stuff. Baby turtles when I have them available, discounts on merch, update videos, behind the scenes photos and things, just stuff that I'm doing all the time. What mystery turtle I might be getting, all kinds of cool stuff. So definitely consider checking me out over there, and also you help to contribute everything that I'm doing, my whole operation and all the fun stuff that I have going on here. Excuse the humidity, it's like, makes it look like I'm a ghost. Ooh, I'm all cloudy and foggy. Also, if you want to go the next step to try to help support me in the channel, hit the link also up over here. And I also have some merch that I think you guys will really like and enjoy, so consider checking those links out. Anyway, let's go back to what we're doing. All right, turtle nerds, so if we take a look at earlier this morning, we can actually see one of the babies like crawling out of its little like shell and then like burying itself into the substrate, which is what they do once they hatch, they bury themselves. So let's take a look at what's happening now. They started pipping, I believe, yesterday. Let's take a look at what's happened now. Last night they started burying. Oh, here's one that's burying. It was literally just out. I was on Instagram Live and that little one was like up and out, and now it came out of its little eggshell and is now burying itself. That leaves just one last little terrapin to come out. All of these little babies have come out and now they're all buried except for this one. So I think I'm gonna pull out these eggshells just so that way they're out of here, and I'm probably gonna just toss them. You can see where they totally shredded the eggs and there's all pieces and stuff from where they cut open. So let's toss all of this. So anyway, let's come back and you can see these guys work extremely quickly. Once they get out of that egg, they work real fast. So the process of hatching usually goes like this: pipping and starting to cut open the little eggshell. Then in roughly 12 to 24 hours, that one will fully emerge. And then once they emerge, they will go ahead and bury themselves down in the substrate. After another 1 to 2 days, they will then come up and out and be ready for water. Look, 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 you can see him moving. Look at him burying his little self. This is also why I really like to use vermiculite, because it kind of is like dirt, and so it simulates that dirt and helps them be able to just dig really easily down to the bottom. I checked on that one, his yolk sac is already fairly well healed up. So I guess I don't know, I'm doing something right. And we can check on this little bugger. Hi little one, he's not moving too much. There he goes. We're just gonna put this little guy right back, and you can see that the vermiculite is kind of sticking to that egg and to him. That's from like that fluid. Because when these guys hatch, you know, egg yolk, they used to be in a fluid, but this sort of substrate really does a good job at absorbing all that stuff. Look, this right here is some fluid that has just stuck, and that's a little bit of like yolk or something that has stuck to the substrate. It just does a good job at absorbing it. So if I dig down like this, oh, look. There's a little baby right there. We can check him out. Wow, they look really, really cool. So it's just super exciting stuff. These guys are so freaking cute. All right, so check this out, guys. Just already between the one on the left and the one on the right, you can see how much lighter that one on the left is compared to the darker one on the right. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna be really curious to see how these guys look when they fully come out. I just can't wait to get them in water and get them swimming. So unfortunately, the last little baby exited the egg kind of early and still has, you can see the yolk sac underneath. Looks kind of big. So I want to take this eggshell and use it as a sort of barrier for the little one and sort of put him right here. Just boop him right on top. Now we're gonna cover him up so he feels more comfortable and cover it up. That way the others don't touch him or the yolk sac. because if that bursts, he will not live. All right, folks, so it is Saturday. It's the day after. These guys hatched on Thursday. They came fully out of their shells and buried by Friday, except for that one who was a little bit behind. And then the one that's actually behind, the one that was the last to hatch, I took outside because it was coming out of the egg and it was so friggin' cute and I wanted to get good lighting to take a picture. This one right here. And actually, because it was exposed to the sunlight, the little one got annoyed and came out of its egg. I mean, it was ready to, but it had a bigger egg yolk than the others. So I was like, oh shoot, never gonna take them out and take pictures ever again, because I didn't want them to like come out if it was not ready. I think that it would have spent another 24 hours maybe in the egg before coming out, but then the sunlight spooked it out, which is, you know, totally my fault, my bad, but all I can do is learn from it and move on. So the only real risk was that the yolk sac was not large. Some are born with a really large yolk sac and then it's a problem, but all you can do is wait for them to absorb it and try to put them in a safe environment while they do so. So to make the little one feel like it was safe and secure, I took a paper towel, dampened it, and wrapped him up in it. That way she can keep absorbing that yolk sac. And all we have to do, yeah, she's still in there. Her shell is the only one left that I left in here, the eggshell. As we can see, they're all still buried. That's why you can't see any of them, but she is right here. Is she alive? Yep, she's alive. Oh, that's much better. Oh, thank God. Okay, much better. Much, much, much better. I'm gonna put her right back like that. These guys are totally buried just like I figured they would be. Yeah, her yolk sac was kind of large yesterday. It had me very worried, but now she's looking good. So anyway, that one actually happens to look a lot like its aunt Coco, who tragically passed away and drowned in the pond. But genetics are weird. I'll explain more about that when I'm able to take these guys out and show you them one by one when they're ready for water. So that is it. That's the baby update for today. Let's check on them tomorrow. Good morning, Chart Nerd. So I'm like, just woke up literally 10 minutes ago. This is the first thing I do when I wake up, is check on these babies. So let's take a look. I think at some point they're gonna bail and pop open the lid and jump in the water. They haven't done it yet. Ooh, hello. What are we doing, fellas? So we have these two, and I think there's one still under this thing. There is. How are our egg yolks? Are we healed up? Are we ready to roll? Oh yeah, nearly totally healed up. Now, are you guys ready for water yet, or maybe tomorrow? Let me see you, little one. Oh, that's like totally healed. Look at this little baby. Are you gonna dig, or you guys want ready for water? I have a feeling they might be ready for water today. We're gonna see. Maybe by the end of the day. I'm gonna give them a little bit longer because I think that they are just still relaxing. And then we're gonna take all but this one out because that one is getting a slow start. So I ordered this in the mail. This is my favorite fake plant. It's like $8 for a lot of fake plantage. But here's the thing with these guys, okay? They're not ready for water today because I just took this little guy and dipped him in a little bit of water so I could see his plastron and see the yolk sac, how healed up it is. And it's almost there, but you know, that's still kind of significant. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little baby, we're gonna leave him right in there, we're gonna cover him up a little bit. Everybody else is buried nicely. Just gonna make him feel nice and safe and take this little lid and we're gonna put it right back over. And we're not gonna mess with them. They should be ready for water either tomorrow or definitely probably the next day. I don't wanna rush these guys at all. If you get them in water too soon, it can be big trouble. So yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for today. I mean, they're just not ready for water, so we're not gonna put them in water. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.